Move the ship out of the asteroid field so that we can send a clear transmission.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today we are actually going to talk about the Star Wars Acolyte interview that was recently done a couple of days ago, just because I think there's some important things to talk about here, and why I disagree with ultimately C-3PO and R2-D2 not being lesbian, or at least R2-D2's not a lesbian. Same with C-3PO not being gay. In case you're not aware, a couple days ago there was a recent interview done with both Leslie Headland and one of the series showrunners, one of the actors, who was a part of the interview, states or sort of mocks these characters that we have all known and loved for so long, for whatever reason. I don't know. But anyway, let's dive into it. Let's sort of break it down, take kind of pick it apart piece by piece, and see what we can ultimately either gain from it or learn from it, and see what we have going on. And so I'm going to pull up this recent article here from the Wrap. So they did a interview for Star Wars: The Acolyte, and basically they're cracking up, as you can see here during the interview, just having a no pun intended, gay old time of just cracking up, laughing, having a good time, and if nobody who knows Star Wars, or maybe just isn't a fan of Star Wars, no one would probably have a problem with this, right? Well, myself included and a lot of other Star Wars fans, we do have a problem with this, because this is something that we don't want associated with our Star Wars. Hell, I don't want this type of mockery associated with other things that I love. So I guess, the Wrap being the Wrap, I guess this is the type of, quality journalism that they want to do and articles they want to put out. So anyway, if you scroll down here, you can see shocked over the observation that it shows the gayest Star Wars, but not for the reason you may be expecting. I think Star Wars was so gay already, Stenberg told the Wrap's Drew Taylor in a recent interview. I mean, have you seen the fits? We'd be like, look how gay this is, and send each other reference photos. Are you telling me with a straight face that C-3PO is straight? I mean, no, I'm not. I guess what I think is that he's a droid. I don't think. I mean, do droids have sex in Star Wars? That's never been something that's been, I guess, discussed. How do they reproduce? We don't know. I can tell you how they reproduce. They don't. They're a couple. That's what I think Taylor said. Who's Taylor? The interview? Drew Taylor. They're a couple. That's what I think. That response from Hitler can confidently declare that it's canon R2-D2 is a lesbian. I mean, why I think that during the interview they're both joking. But if you go watch the interview, they're both clearly mocking the fans, alienating the fan base, and it's just something that's it's not appropriate. I mean, Disney probably doesn't give a shit. They don't care. They just want to make money. they don't care who they get it from, as long as they're bringing in money. The Acolyte is the gayest installment of the sci-fi franchise by a considerable margin. Actually, you know what? I'll give it credit where credit's due. It probably is. After this assessment, Cyber immediately started to vogue as Taylor asked Headland if she was excited about this element of the series becoming a talking point, and that this was a fun element to bring to the series. No, I don't think so, and yet people have told me that this is the gayest Star Wars, and I'm frankly You're offended. Into it. Oh yeah, and here's the video that was put out there a couple days ago. Years, yeah, right. A couple days ago, prior to creating the Acolyte, and we'll get to watching and sort of breaking down and analyzing this video, which I just realized when you look at the thumbnail, how creepy is it that she's like touching her arm? I don't know. I personally, even being a dude, don't even like it when people get into my bubble. But, I mean, because she is, I guess she's a lesbian. I actually don't know. But I guess it's okay that she can just lay her hands on this girl without consent. But, what the fuck do I know, right? The Acolyte Headland was best for co-creating. Oh, and by the way, keep in mind, Leslie Headland used to be Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant. Let that sink in for a minute. Anyway, prior to creating the Acolyte, Headland was best known for co-creating the trippy Netflix hit Russian Doll, never heard of it, alongside Natasha Lyonne and Amy Poehler. She also wrote and directed a 2012 film Bachelorette, based on her to play the same name, as well as the 2015 comedy Sleeping with Other People. I've never heard of any of this other than the Acolyte. The only reason I've heard of the Acolyte is because it's Star Wars. Everything else I've never even heard of. The 6th live-action Star Wars series to premiere on Disney Plus is set towards the end of the High Republic era, roughly 100 years before the Phantom Menace. Follows a Jedi Master who investigates a series of crimes that bring him to a former Padawan. Along the way, the sinister forces that are at play are revealed. In addition, Stenberg in the series. Okay, yep, and kind of breaks down the rest of the cast. So far, honestly, one of the positives I will give this show is that some of the like, what is it? Promotion of the show, like some of the costume design and alien design, actually looks kind of cool. Like, is it, what's her name? Daphne Dean or Daphne Keene? Daphne Keene. She was a X-23 in Logan back in 2017, and not only did she kill that role and do fucking an awesome job, but you know she did a great job. And I guess she's going to be back in this show, which I've seen her character design. It actually looks pretty cool. It looks interesting. She's got like these spikes coming out of her head and shit. Anyway, let's without further ado, let's get to this video and see.
I want to ask you both because this
it's all
is,
about.
I would say, arguably the gayest Star Wars.
Shit, that's terrible quality. Is there not like a way to? I don't want that. Fuck, is there a way to up the video quality? Maybe not. Alright, fuck it.
Star Wars, I think, by a considerable margin. And
oh, there it is.
Are you excited about that? Are you
Not
bracing
the gayest
yourself?
Star Wars. Not the
It's pretty gay.
And I've seen this video a couple times, but what the fuck is this girl doing with her hands? The waving it and shit? Fucking dumb. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Are you excited about that? Are you
not
bracing
the gayest
yourself?
Star Wars. Not the
It's pretty gay. Let's be honest. Leslie, how do you feel?
Am I gay?
Are you,
Yes.
Well, no, I know
Yeah.
you are gay, but I'm asking, are you...
And I love how she goes into that question with not even the real answer, making it about her. Am I gay? Yes. This gentleman's just trying to get, he's just trying to get more information about the show, and then she's just making it about her. Am I gay? Yes, I am. Like, when did being gay become someone's entire identity with some of these types of people, and two, like, why is it anybody's business? That's just my question. But anyway, I digress. Let's move it forward.
Are you excited about putting this, this is going to be a talking point?
Is it going to be?
I won't lie. From a psychology standpoint, I don't know that much about psychology, but I can at least read people. She looks. She honestly doesn't look happy. She doesn't look happy or surprised. Is it going to be, is it going to be a talking point of the show? Well, fuck yeah, it is. And then, like, she doesn't look happy. She looks like she's, like she'd rather be somewhere else other than in this interview. I don't know.
A talking point?
I'm sure some.
Because nerds are gay.
Well,
Yeah.
not, well, some
And don't even get me started on the because nerds are gay. I need to stop. I need to stop myself. Let's just watch the whole thing and then we'll go back through it.
nerds are very not gay and are very threatened by gay
Well, that's
stuff.
true. But
Yeah.
in my world, nerds are gay.
Okay. Was this the fun element of?
No, I don't think so. And yet people have told me that it's the gayest Star Wars, and I'm frankly
You're offended?
into it. No.
I think that Star Wars is so gay already.
Okay.
I mean, have you seen the fits? We'd be like, look how gay this is, and then send each other a reference photo.
And are you
from-
telling me with a straight face that C-3PO is straight?
They're a couple. That's what I think. But this is more outward.
I think it's canon that R2-D2 is a lesbian.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Ask Filoni. Okay.
Ask for
Can you
one.
imagine?
Yeah, talk to Filoni.
And that's the wrap, everybody.
Excited about putting this.
All right, let's go back and take a look. There's about halfway in the interview that's where it gets pretty interesting. So right around here,
But in my world, nerds are gay.
in my world, nerds are gay. So there's a couple things to talk about here with this point. One, I used to be an actor myself, right? And I was in the business for a few years, and then COVID hit. One, and I never did it like an interview or anything, but if you're doing an interview, the internet will never fucking forget. In my world, nerds are gay. And then, like, she turns to her almost for some sort of reassurance. Is what I'm saying is what I'm like, back me up on this sort of deal. And she almost looks like, what? But I can tell you, in reality, not all nerds are in fact gay. Let's keep it forward.
Okay.
And then they just fucking giggle about it too. They're just openly mocking the fan and the audiences as if we don't matter. Like, there's people out there right nowadays who are fucking working 2-3 jobs, and they're working fucking 8 days a week. Just to get by. And but all nerds are gay, right?
Was this the fun element of?
No, I don't think so. And yet people have told me that it's the gayest Star Wars, and I'm frankly
You're offended?
into it. No.
And honestly, I am okay with this being the gayest Star Wars because I'll probably never fucking watch it.
I think that Star Wars is so gay already.
Okay.
God, I just, where do you begin? Sometimes I know at the end of the day, they're probably trolling and they're saying this shit to piss people off, and that I can understand. But it still pisses me off. But it's, I was a fan. I've been a fan for. I stood by Star Wars' side for fucking last 25 years of my life, and I'm almost 30. And here we are in 2024, man. And we're talking about, hey, the new canon is, hey, is R2-D2 fucking lesbian? I don't know, but I'd sure really wish to see an adaptation of Shadows of the Empire, but we're too busy figuring out, whether or not a droid is gay or not.
I mean, have you seen the fits?
And I honestly don't know what the fuck the fits is, but no, I haven't seen it.
We'd be like, look how gay this is, and then send each other a reference photo.
And are you
from-
telling me with a straight face that C-3PO is straight?
They're a couple.
Actually, I'm not telling you with a straight face. I'm telling you with a gay face. Let's keep it forward.
That's what I think. But this is more outward.
I think it's canon that R2D2 is a lesbian.
No. No, it's not. And it never will be, because R2D2 is a droid. He ain't fucking nobody.
Ooh.
Or it's not fucking nobody. You know. I always viewed R2D2 and C-3PO more of a male. Given, you know, C-3PO is voiced by Anthony Daniels, and, you know, he's been in the suit multitude of times. Same with, I mean, R2D2 maybe not so much male or female, but I think it's was it Kenny Baker? I think it was Kenny Baker who was in the R2 unit during some of the original films. I believe it was Kenny Baker. Someone might have to fact check me on that.
Thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
Ask Filoni. Okay.
Ask for
Can you
one.
imagine?
Yeah, talk to Filoni.
Yeah, it was Kenny Baker. But, you know, just basically coming back to all of this, it's just one, fuck, dude. Like I don't think anyone in their right mind cares that Star Wars is gay or not. We just want some good quality fucking storytelling. Some good quality storytelling. And then you can have your characters be who they need to be. You know? But for some reason, the Acolyte has to be the gayest Star Wars. And R2D2 has to be a lesbian. And the reason why this is such an insult to the fans and it hurts is because Star Wars has been around for the last fucking 23, 24, 47 years, almost 50 years. You know, Star Wars has been around. Like, what's today? Today's D-Day, June 6th. When was D-Day? June 6th of, like, was it 42? Star Wars has been around, like, half as long. You know, almost 3/4. Well, D-Day was 80 years ago. So, my point being, Star Wars has been around little over half the time since D-Day had happened. It's been around for that long. Like, it's not anything new. But all of a sudden, June 4th, 2024, R2D2 is now canonically a lesbian. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, hopefully you all enjoy the channel. Please subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment, share with your friends, share with your family, do what you want. Keep it funky, keep it fresh, keep it cool. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and peace.